Hey, welcome to the last video of the week. So, welcome today. One day, one concept idea. We're taking one idea and we define it for you, and in 5 minutes, we make you smarter. Today, I want to talk to you about grant and subsidies, right? So, we discussed about how grant and subsidy can help benefit your business, especially when you invest into renewables energy. And I'm probably going to give you as well a couple of examples so that you can see which one we're talking about here, right? Excellent, great, right? So if you like what we're doing, don't forget, I wanted to leave a comment. I want you to comment to tell me what you think about it. Yeah, excellent. So, what are grants and subsidies? I'm sure you know that already. Let me still redefine it if that's okay. So, grant and subsidies, they are a financial support mechanism that are offered by government, foundation, or other organization to support specific activities of industry or industries. So, in the case of renewables energy, grants and subsidies, they are often offered to businesses that invest in renewables energy equipment or projects. So, what would be the benefit of such an initiative, grant or subsidies? How could you benefit from that? It sounds obvious, but it's still good to talk about it. So, there's several benefits of receiving grants and subsidies. The first thing is that grant subsidy, it helps reduce the upfront cost, right? You heard me say that again for the other initiative that I talked about this week. Grant and subsidy will exactly do the same. Help you reduce the upfront cost when you invest into renewable energy equipment, making it more financially attractive. So the second thing is it definitely will improve the viability of the project, making it even more attractive for the investor. Especially grant would help you to take on the more riskier part of your project. So in that, basically, the first one that's put up, the grant will absorb it, so that later on, when you have a private investor, so the project would have been de-risked to a certain level. It makes it more interesting for him, right? So let me, at this point, kind of give you some example of grant so that you know which one we're talking about here. So the several grant subsidies that people can take advantage of, yeah. So the case of Africa again, let me just give you some. So you have the African Development Bank (AFDB) Green Mini Grid Program. So they committed the AFDB to providing $500 million of funding in development of mini grid across Africa. So the program will give you grants, concessional loan and technical assistance to support the development of mini grid that use renewable energy sources. You also have the GCF, the Green Climate Fund. Yeah, it's a global fund that supports climate change mitigation and adaptation. In developing countries. So GCF provides grants, concessional loan, and other form of technical support that help countries and businesses transition to low carbon and climate resilient economies. Right. So the GCF has supported a number of renewable energy projects in Africa, and that would include wind and solar projects, right? So you also would have the Renewable Energy Performance and Platform REPPP, yeah? So it's a partnership between the UK government and the European Investment Bank that provide funding and support for small and medium-sized renewable energy projects across the continent of Africa, right? So and the program will provide grant concessional loan to support the development of this project that will use renewable energy, such as solar, wind, and also hydro. You have the RF, talked about it yesterday, which is the African Renewable Energy Fund, private equity fund that provide financing for renewable energy project in Africa. And the fund provide equity and debt financing to support the development of renewable energy project, which focus on small and medium-sized projects. So how would you apply for that? So to apply to the grant subsidies, must meet usually eligibility criteria for a specific program. And you probably have to demonstrate as well that the project has a positive environmental impact, demonstrate that there is a need for grant subsidies and provide detailed information about the project, including the budget and timeline. Yeah. So in conclusion, all I want to say is that grant and subsidy are an important financial option for businesses that will invest into renewable energy projects. So they can help reduce the upfront costs, improve the viability, and support the growth of the renewable energy industry. So if you're interested, definitely do check that out because it could be very important for your business. That's what I have to say for now. So if you like it, free thing I wanted to do, wanted to like it, to comment it, and to share with people that you know. So as of me, that's it for one day, one concept idea for this week. I'll see you next week. And in between, guys, look after yourself and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.